When I was 17 years old, I dropped out of school, broke, clueless, and I didn't know what to do with life. But then, I paid $10,000 to have lunch with Belmar, and the advice he gave me personally changed the way I thought about dropshipping. That one conversation I had with him helped me build a 7-figure business before I turned 18. And in this video, I'm gonna break down everything Luke told me, step by step, because his advice on e-commerce changed the way I thought about the game. So with that being said, let's get right into it. The first thing that Belmar told me was his philosophy that there was no such thing as winning products, only winning angles. So for example, a lot of people online and these gurus that you see, they'll say that you have to find a winning product in order to be successful in dropshipping. Well, truth is that is completely fake. The term winning product does not make any sense at all. There's only winning angles. I'm sure you heard of gurus saying, oh, don't run this product because it's saturated. The term saturation just simply means validated. This product is validated. It's not saturated. But what is saturated is the marketing angle. So for instance, let's say we're selling a serum that cures acne, and everyone running this product is selling to people who have dry skin, okay? And they're typically targeting females. Now, this marketing angles to that certain demographic and age gap is saturated. But we can come in here and find a different angle. So instead of selling it to people who have dry skin and females, we can sell it to people who have oily skin and maybe other genders and other age groups. But that's not it. He also told me that most beginners fail because they spend hours on TikTok scrolling trying to find an untapped product. And the truth is that mindset just keeps you broke. So instead of reinventing the wheel, you need to leverage what's already working but make it better. And using exactly what Belmar told me, I was able to develop my own framework that generated me over 7 figures. Number one is the margins rule. You need to sell your product for 3 to 4x of your product cost, at least a $30 margin. And if it doesn't meet this requirement, skip it. Secondly is validated demand. Competitors should have at least $300,000 of monthly sales coming in. No traffic equals no buyers. Last but not least is the emotional market. Products in niches like pets, beauty, and fitness. If your product doesn't spark emotions, well, cut it. But even with this framework, Luke also revealed to me why everyone is failing. Everyone in e-commerce and everyone that's dropshipping, and I mean this when I say it, every single person out there is copying everyone one-to-one. They completely forget that competitors have more ad spend and more data than them. Number one, your competitor has already tested dozens of creatives, scaled winning audiences, optimized systems before you even entered the game. And if you think that you can compete against them, you're clearly not gonna work. And I'll give you an example. When I first started dropshipping, I watched all these YouTubers like Anthony Eclipse. I'm so sorry to call you out, but I watch all these YouTubers and they would tell me it's this exact framework that you need to do to start making 1K a day, right? You gotta go on TikTok, you gotta scroll organically, go find a trending product, go build a store, go find some ads on TikTok, run it, and you're rich. That's not how it works. In 2025, you need to sell products that people actually need, not want. And what do I mean by need, not want? For example, supplements or vitamins, things that actually cure a problem and solve a specific problem. The game of dropshipping is you need to target a specific audience and you need to solve a hyper-specific problem instead of just going broad. But Luke also taught me to ask this one question: how can I compete differently? In this dropshipping game, it's all about your creatives, okay? When I first started dropshipping, I used to think that I need to worry about how my website looked or whether or not my add to cart was nice, if I had free shipping, all this stuff. It does not matter, okay? Your creatives is 80% the reason why your dropshipping store will be profitable or not. So your main focus should be on your creatives. Hook testing, testing different offers, testing different creatives, AI ads, UGC ads. All of this is up to you to test because different things will work for different people. Something that works for me and someone else might not work for you. So you need to see what works in your niche. Guys, you need to remember you need to spend money to make money. I see a lot of beginners running their first couple campaigns and they will lose like $50, $100 and they will start complaining. Now guys, when you lose money, you're just collecting data on your product. But the reason why you're not collecting data is because once you spend $100, $150, you cut the product. So you're not even collecting any data for the product because you move it on to the next product. Guys, in the dropshipping game, it's all about having conviction and all about understanding who your target audience is. And having a mindset and system like these are essential to scale to 7 figures. And that's the exact reason why I was able to be in this current position at just 18 years old. But if you want me to show you exactly how I built my branded dropshipping stores in 2020, 2025 using the same strategies that helped my students go from 0 to 6 figures a month in just 30 days. My client Vikram, who went from working in a warehouse job making $12 an hour, has now made $190K in the last 48 days. So if you want me to personally help you build and scale your store, I want you to click that first link in the description below, fill up a form, and my team will reach out to you. So with that being said, let's get back into the next advice that Luke Belmar told me. And this advice, this has to be the best advantage you can have in 2025. Number one, he told me that recurring is king. Why? Because business is unpredictable. One month you're up and the other month you might be down. But recurring revenue changes the game. So what does recurring revenue even mean? Recurring revenue is like predicted income in an unpredictable business. So instead of starting every month at $0, you start with a base of customers already paying you from last month. Think of it like it's Netflix or Spotify or even your favorite gym membership. They don't wonder if money is coming in next month from new customers. They get paid every single month from you. MRR, monthly recurring revenue, is the metric investors and founders obsess over. It's the subscription money you can count on every single month. 100 people paying you $20 every single month, that's 2K. And that's 2K in predicted income. If you add another 50 subscribers next month, and all of a sudden your baseline grows without starting from scratch. The biggest lesson I learned from Luke Belmar is that the businesses that wins are the ones that don't chase random spikes in sales. They build systems of recurring revenue that stack month after month. That's the real unfair advantage in 2025. Alright, so how do we implement MRR in our Shopify business? The number one thing you need to do right off the bat is to download Sales Subscription, okay? Sales Subscription lets you bill your customers every single month on autopilot. And it says right here, you're able to unlock the potential of predictable revenue and skyrocket your business growth with Sales Subscriptions. Okay, it says right here, that is the ultimate subscription solution for discovering new opportunities. Now guys, Sales Subscriptions is a very good tool to use on Shopify. All you need to do is go to the Shopify App Store, type in Sales Subscriptions, download it and implement it to your store. So now the next question is, how does Sales Subscription look like? So this is an example of a competitor of mine that is currently running this product. And as you can see right here, right, just a regular shrine store. So if we jump over to this website right here, you can see that this website is selling pumpkin seed oils and it just looks like a regular shrine store, right? But as you can see right here, it says save more with automatic refills, zero commitment, cancel anytime. So the moment this is checked, the customers will get rebilled every single month. And if we uncheck this, you can see the price difference. Basically, if they check this, I'm pretty sure they get around 15% off or maybe 10% off. But the customers would think that this is a very good deal because obviously who doesn't like discounts, right? Everyone loves discount. 75% of customers will automatically take this and they will get automatically rebilled every single month. And that's the beauty of MRR. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is Kaching bundles. Now guys, with MRR, everyone I know that's making over 100K days is using Kaching bundles plus Sales Subscriptions. So what does Kaching bundles even do? As you can see right here, it increases your AOV and CR with bundles. Now guys, your offer is very important when it comes to a dropshipping store because I see a lot of people running just 30% off, 50% off, free shipping. All these offers are not good. Okay, with Kaching bundles, you're able to give free gifts, free 30-day meal plans that you can kind of quote-unquote incentivize your customers to buy. Now guys, I'm not going to go through how Kaching bundles work in this video just for the fact that it's going to be way too long. But if you look at my other videos, I did a full step-by-step guide on how to use Kaching bundles. But all you need to do is download Kaching bundles and Sales Subscriptions. Alright guys, so this is a good example of Kaching bundles. As you guys can see, they added a free Jade Eye massage tool. You can add free gifts, free guides, and it's so easy. All you need to do is just communicate that with your supplier. And for the free guide, you just want to go on ChatGPT, ask them to make a free guide, put it in the PDF, and then add it to Kaching bundles. Alright guys, so now that I've just went through how Sales Subscriptions and Kaching bundles work, the next thing is we need to get a good supplier. As you guys can see from the website that I've shown you, they're normally running a buy one get one free offer, buy two get two, or even buy three get three. And you must be asking like, how are they even making money? How are they profitable? Number one is because the supplier that they have, they're supplying the products for super cheap. So if you guys want a reliable supplier that is able to supply you cheap products and gives you fast shipping and is good at communication. I just partner out with Commercive. They gave me the best prices for me to run buy one get one free offers, buy two get two, buy three get three, you name it. So if you want to use Commercive, I give you guys a 10% off and a free 3-day trial. I've put all the links in the description below, so make sure to just sign up for that. And guys, with all this information that I've just said you, this allowed me to set myself apart from stores and gain a competitive edge. And that's exactly what you need if you want to scale past 6-7 figures. But the last thing Luke Belmar told me is what I use to scale my stores even faster: ads and execution. Because ads are one of the most complicated things when it comes to scaling a store. And when I asked Luke about this, his framework made it simple. He said the hook is everything. Now guys, when he first told me this, I did not understand because I thought that the whole entire video should be the most important thing, right? Your offer in the video, the way your UGC creator talks about a product in the video, that's what should be important, right? No, because we're in 2025 and because everyone's attention rate is absolutely cooked, if your video doesn't keep them attached in the first couple seconds, they are immediately gonna scroll away. And it doesn't help the fact that you are running an ad. Majority of people, when we see an ad, we will obviously click off from the video because we know it's an ad. So the first few seconds of a video needs to be attention grabbing and it needs to give them a reason to watch the full entire video. And that's exactly why we need to sell products that causes an emotion, because emotional products needs emotional hooks, and generally emotional hooks makes the viewers watching this stay longer. And once I've nailed this, my stores started taking off, and that's the exact framework I use today that boosted my conversions and overall ad performance using Luke Belmar's advice. So that's all of the advice that Luke Belmar told me, the same advice that helped me become a millionaire before the age of 18. Now you can take it and simply apply it to your own stores, but if you want me to personally walk you through it and how I consistently build stores that generate income, just click the first link in the description below to work with me one-on-one. So with that being said guys, I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Thanks for watching.